experience at Merge had to be the best experience out of any camp I've ever gone to. I thought Infuge, Mission Fuge, was one of the greatest camps I'd gone to, and then I went to this camp this past week, and I felt more presence of God than I've ever felt in my whole life. You know, the whole point of Merge was to come together and be able to take on challenges, commands God has given us. The whole point was for us to go out and merge with the people around us and make a difference. Not only did we merge with the people around us that week, Trinity Baptist Church, the church that was with us, we merged with them. We made very strong friendships with the people of Trinity. And this morning, I'm going to talk about a merging that kind of happened. That's like the merge that went on between First Newark, Maryville, and Trinity. My dad read you the story of the Battle of Jericho, the walls falling and everything. You know, they marched around the city for 6 days. On the seventh day, they marched around 7 times and then blew the trumpets. And the people, the Israelites, shouted and the walls fell. Joshua and his people merged together as one giant faith in God. That is the only reason they were awarded the gift God promised them. I labeled this message this morning, be strong and courageous. What Joshua 1:9 also says, be strong and courageous. I labeled this because if we're to merge with those around us and the relationships we're supposed to have and do amazing things for God, is if we have the strength and courage from God and our faith that we need. God tells Joshua, as I was with Moses, so I am with you. That quote that he told Joshua is also towards us. As he was with Moses, he's also with us if we need him to get the job done. And Moses did some pretty amazing things, so I'm kind of all for the be with me thing. Verse 16, Joshua 6, verse 16, Joshua 1, verse 16 says, whatever you command us, we will do. Wherever you tell us to go, we will go. Now, the Israelites didn't end up where they were thinking, whoa, this job here is a little too big for us. No. They were thinking, we're ready to do the duty God you've given us. Whatever you commanded us, we will do. So why sometimes do we tell God that a job is too big for us, when the Israelites simply tore down the walls of a giant city with the blast from a trumpet and shouts of faith? It's because some jobs aren't meant only for us. Some jobs are meant for all of us. It's our job to merge together and get those jobs done. It's our job to go out and make things happen. I really hope that we can end up making a difference in Thomasville and possibly Georgia. And we can do that by ourselves. Not only by ourselves, but by merging with all the others around us. Now, I wanted to point out this real quick. The Joshua chapter 1, verse 5, 9, and 16. I was reading to try to find the fall of Jericho, and I noticed a couple of these along the way. No one will be able to stand up against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Now, if we have God with us, what's stopping us from doing the things that were done at Merge, bring them back here. Doing
Amen.
things that Moses did, that Joshua did, that all the people in the Bible did. Verse 9 says, "Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous?" That's where I got my title from. "Do not be terrified, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Again, God's always with us. Why can't we do these things? What stops us? Nothing. We just have to have enough faith to be able to do it. The first time I ever taught, a friend of mine wrote me a note and had this verse in it. And he told me that I was going to be able to make it through it. And I was nervous, very, very nervous. It was the first time I ever spoke. And that verse has stuck with me for a long time. Verse 16 says, "Then they answered Joshua, 'Whatever you commanded us, we will do, and wherever you send us, we will go.'" Sometimes we think what God tells us to go is not the right place to go. Sometimes we think, sometimes places or the things God tells us to do, we can't do. Well, maybe we don't need to do them by ourselves. Maybe we need to merge and do it together.